this is Chloe from Yew and Blackthorn Books. Just the first video to introduce myself and what we do, and also have a look at something that the bookshop is quite focused on. So, to start off with, we are actually going to take a quick look through the Heritage Crafts list. So, the Heritage Crafts list, it's a list of some endangered crafts in the UK and abroad actually as well. It is designated as a UNESCO accredited NGO. Um, it's got three categories of vulnerable crafts. So you've got extinct in the UK, you've got critically endangered and endangered. So extinct is that the craft has nobody to pass it on to, and it's not being passed on at all. That's things like hand sewn cricket balls. That's now an extinct craft. You've also got in the critically endangered, you've got things like Orkney chair making. There's not many people doing that at all. And in the endangered section, you've got things like Shetland lace knitting as well. Also, other crafts that appear in there are frame knitting, Welsh tapestry weaving, and also gold beating is extinct in the UK. That one should surprise me actually. And bowstring making for instruments, or bow making for instruments, that's endangered craft now. So the beautiful violins and cellos, double basses, violas, the bows for those, it's becoming an endangered craft to make them. So I definitely recommend checking this list out. So I'll put a link to it in the description below. So have a look at it. It is also informing the bookshop as well. So part of the bookshop itself is that we are looking at preserving these crafts that are endangered. So I will be stocking books on these crafts as I can find them. Some of them may be secondhand, but I will try and source as they're printed and as they're new as well. I am asking the people themselves actually if some of their artisans have made independently published anything. So that's something I am looking into. Now, onto the bookshop itself. So the bookshop itself is Yew and Blackthorn Books. It's the same as the name on the YouTube channel. What we're going to be doing is we are going to be specialising in folklore, archaeology, literature, traditional crafts. As I said, yeah, that's pretty much everything. So there will be social media updated once a day or so, but there's also going to be YouTube videos. So the current YouTube schedule is Folklore by Candlelight on a Wednesday. That's taking one and upload straight away, a bit like this one's going to be actually. But we're also going to be reading through A Christmas Carol all through December. So every Wednesday I'll put a section of A Christmas Carol up that I've read by candlelight. On a Saturday as well, there's going to be a more informational video going up that does a deep dive into these crafts or history or the archaeology. So we are going to be looking into that a lot more. So that's that. But basically, the goal of the bookshop is to promote the folklore of Britain, maybe across the world. Actually, that is a long-term goal. We want to promote folklore. We want to promote traditional crafts, promote their preservation and the continuation of their use, so they don't die out. Because at the end of the day, these traditional crafts, they are part of our tangible heritage and culture. So it's really important we do preserve those. Now, there are a couple of platforms the shop's going to be on. So we're going to have Etsy because it's Etsy. It's also ready made. So on Etsy, you will be able to purchase what I call a blind date with a book. So that will be a package with the book, some chocolate, hot chocolate, tea or coffee, depending on what you fancy. there's some local chocolate makers as well to myself, because I am based in Derbyshire, so I can nip to Bakewell to the chocolate makers there and get some chocolate. That's the plan for that. But there's also going to be an online bookshop that is on Shopify, and that's going to have be mostly where the books are bought and where they're sold. So it is quite a niche bookshop. We're only really covering 4 areas, with 2 being the main things. So it's incredibly niche, but hopefully with the videos as well that I'm doing, it's going to support that, and hopefully give people an idea of, oh, I've looked at these books today, um, on this video, we've gone through this, we're reading this at the moment. Here is the book if you do want to have a look and read for yourself and purchase it. Also, support your local library if you can't, if they've got a book I've not got in stock, or if there is an issue of affordability, then by absolutely support your local library. That is, I cannot stress the importance of local libraries enough. Um, so yeah, that's that one. We also have Buy Me a Coffee and Patreon set up. Again, the links I'll put below. The links are in the channel description as well. If you do want to support, obviously there are tiers. There are various perks with each tiers as well for support. But yeah, we're also on social media. So we've got Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. TikTok is the one I tend to post on, and more. Instagram I tend to put pictures on with descriptions. But if you want videos, go for TikTok, honestly. Personally, I find it a lot more user friendly for popping a video up than Instagram or Facebook Reels. But Instagram is brilliant for the photographs. So keep an eye out on those. Keep an eye on the social media too. Again, links to the social media I'll provide. Like and subscribe as well. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what you want to see in the videos as well, because that will really help me. It'll help me give an idea of where we are. But at the moment, I'm just going to have a quick look through my book of, well, this is everything. So let's have a look through the planner, see what the next video is. It will be Folklore by Candlelight, and we're going to look at the local legend of Crooker. So that should be great fun. But there we go. So let me know what you're thinking, and we will obviously do more deep dives into these things. And I look forward to getting to know you through this bizarre platform. All right. So take care now.